From us at the half hour, we're just days away from finding out the sentence for a Mobile woman's role in the January 6th insurrection.
Kari Kelly pleaded guilty to parading, demonstrating, or picketing in the Capitol building. And now she's waiting to find out if she's going to serve any time behind bars. Fox 10 News' Shelby Myers is in studio right now with the story. And Shelby, Kelly just hoping it's just probation for her, right?
Yeah, that's right, Byron and Lenise. A U.S. attorney thinks Kari Kelly should be sentenced to 30 days in prison and then some probation time. You might remember these are pictures of her inside the Capitol on that chaotic day. 30 days in prison, 3 months probation, 60 hours community service, and $500 in restitution. That's the price a U.S. attorney thinks Kari Kelly should pay for her role in walking into the Capitol on January 6th. Kelly, who lives in Mobile, has already pleaded guilty to parading, demonstrating, or picketing in the Capitol building. I tried to reach out to Kelly, knocking on her door and giving her a call after her arrest, but she didn't return our calls. In this 25-page memo, U.S. Attorney Matthew Graves explained that the court should take into account that Kelly was the first out of her small group of 4 to enter the Capitol through a broken window. You can see her in these pictures using a pole to get in that window. Graves also adds, once inside, Kelly FaceTimed with someone while pushing her way through the rioters and was not truthful in her debriefing to the FBI. And Graves says that lack of truthfulness shows a lack of remorse. The memo goes on to say, quote, even if she didn't personally engage in violence or property destruction during the riot before entering the Capitol on January 6th, Kelly's presence encouraged and celebrated the violence of that day. In a memo in support of Kelly, her attorney writing that Kelly entered the Capitol an hour after it was breached, had no confrontation with law enforcement, and walked out without incident, saying, quote, Ms. Kelly did not see any of the violence that had occurred earlier in the afternoon. However, she acknowledges now that her behavior was inappropriate and that she knew she should not have entered a building when there were signs around that it was not permissible to enter. Kelly's attorney is asking she be sentenced to 12 months probation. And Kelly's sentence hearing is set for next Thursday. Lenise.